Right. And now what? The news?
The news? Well, do you want to do what games we've been playing?
Oh, yes. Let's dive into that first.
I'm guessing you've been playing no games.
Yeah.
Because you went like, oh, yeah, that's right. We're a gaming podcast too.
We are a gaming podcast. I fired up Chicken Police Red for about 10 minutes to try and remember where I was.
Did you start again?
No, I have not started again. I'm now relying on my remembery.
Oh, my word.
I know. So, to remind everyone, Chicken Police Red, you are a detective who has been fired from the force, and you have been hired.
Wait. No, you need to start with, you're a chicken. That is a detective. Coming.
Yes, you are a chicken. Your partner is also a chicken. There are photorealistic chicken heads on people's bodies. All the animals are photorealistic heads on human bodies.
Why are they not just chicken people?
Because that would be ridiculous.
People on heads on bodies. It might just be chicken people.
No, they are chickens. They have hands as well. So
they're like, what are they called? Minotaurs? Senators?
Yeah, but chickens.
But chickens. Chicken tools. Chicken tools?
Chicken tools.
Rooster
yes.
tools?
Rooster tools.
Rooster tools sounds cool.
Yeah. Rooster tools does.
Sounds Mexican actually for some reason.
You know how they got the matadors for the bull?
Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, rooster tools. Yeah.
The rootadors, they for the roosters.
Mm.
It's a bit harder to hit with spears though.
They're fast.
Just one spear and you have a chicken skewer.
It really noisy as well. It's one of those podcasts, isn't it? I can tell.
Indeed. So yeah, I fired the game up and I tried to remember where I was. I'm in a club that is owned it's owned and run by the city's top gangster, who happens to be a mole rat. Or is he just a rat? You know, he's a mole rat. And he's dating a cat who has come to me, and the cat is the one who's hired me to investigate certain things. I can't remember what I'm investigating. I think it's a murder. It might. Oh no! Wait.
It's always a murder. There's always a girl involved, and there's always a murder.
The cat girl, is being threatened to be murdered. Her boyfriend, the mole rat, the crime kingpin, he says that she's not in danger. She's just freaking out about nothing. She is the top singer at this club, this jazz club. She is the draw. She's the woman that lies on the piano, and everyone comes to drink whiskey and look at while she croons you. The mole rat
croons you.
Croons. What's it? Cajoles?
Well, I think that's what guys do.
Crooned.
Not caroon. Croon.
She
like
croons
a crooner,
you.
like a crooner, but I think it's a guy. Blue eyes and all that, isn't it? That's the Rat Pack back in the day.
Yeah, very much the Rat Pack vibes in this game.
Yeah.
And so now he's telling me that as a cop I should get out of here, but I'm saying to him, I'm not a cop. I'm a grizzly detective that's been fired from the force, in my chicken voice. That is really gruff for some reason. And I have a fantastic leather jacket, by the way.
Oh, nice. Important.
And now I'm in this club. She's told me to come to the club and wait for her to finish her performance. And I'm busy walking around the club and talking to people. A giraffe. Yes, I'm drinking. And my partner, Sonny, he is trying to pick up girls. Because he is the young detective that still that still is in the force. And he's the ladies' man. He's still employed by the force, and we haven't spoken since we had the fallout in the force that got me fired or something. And when I logged on and started playing this game, I was like, I remember what I'm doing here. I need to wait for her to finish her performance. And I turned around, and a giraffe was telling me to leave.
Well, this is not good.
No, but it's pretty funny because on the screen, it's just the giraffe neck out of a suit. So it's got... You see the collar with the tie and a giraffe neck going off the screen. Basically saying, you're in the wrong place, buddy. You better leave before some trouble finds you. I was like, oh, okay. And then one of the options was like, I could get you a drink, but I don't think there was a straw long enough.
That's what I would pick.
So I picked it, and he's like, trouble's coming quicker than you could imagine, or something like that. And I was like, oh, this is fun. And then I had to log off.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a brief time of just remembering what I was doing, getting told off by a giraffe, insulting him, and then I was like, obviously a bit scared, so I had to turn off the Xbox.
That's fair.
I don't want a black and white giraffe thug thing coming through the screen at me.
No.
I'm just a chicken.
A fug or a gangster name for a giraffe, and I can't think of one quick enough.
Not exactly Jeffrey, is it?
No, Jeffrey Giraffe is not fuggish.
No. Greg?
Anyway.
Greg the thug?
Like Craig, because Craig was quite dangerous in the Final Destiny, wasn't he?
Oh, yes, he was. The most dangerous until you shot him in the face.
Well, that's until he blew up. Yes.
So funny.
I've been playing 2 games this last week.
Oh, yes. Tell us about it.
I went friendly.
Oh, that's good.
I went friendly and random. Lonely Mountain Snow Riders.
I saw this. This is very good.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Did you ever play Lonely Mountain Downhill?
No.
Okay, it's probably the exact same thing then.
Probably is. It sounds very similar, yeah.
Is it chill?
is it cold? It's cold. It's frosty. I don't know. I was kind of playing it. It was like, oh, it's fine. And you know, the games would go, oh yeah, it's easy enough, and you're kind of chilling, going downhill, and you're racing against the clock, and you're trying to work out how to take shortcuts. And then I was just getting frustrated with it because I did 2 different tracks, and by the 3rd track, I was sick of it because I was like, this is now really hard. It's like there was no gradual increase in the difficulty. It just went easy, easy-ish, hard.
Nice.
I was like, oh, okay. So I played for like an hour, and I did some multiplayer in that as well.
Oh, okay.
Which was interesting because obviously they were going to beat me because I've been playing it. I played 1 hour, so you can imagine how much I played with the game before multiplayer.
Yep, indeed.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it was fine. The graphics were kind of interesting, but it's weird fixed screens. So you might be going down a hill, but you're going down that way or towards you.
Yep.
And this thing doesn't spin around, so you don't actually know where you're going.
Yep.
I don't like that. That doesn't seem very smart to me. Seems lazy. Should be able to spin it around so I can actually see shortcuts and stuff.
No, it's it does sound like the Lonely Downhill mountain biking one.
I was mountain biking, not snowboarding.
Oh yeah, so you were snowboarding.
This is snowboarding. Yeah, it's a snowboarding
cool.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And there's kind of there's like 3 things to do per track.
Mm-hmm.
Like speed not falling over too many times.
Oh yes.
Completing it within a time, but doesn't really mess how many times you fall over. Something else. What was the 3rd one? Something else. Might have just been not falling over too many times.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's a good goal to have.
Yeah, so I did the first one was I didn't fall over more than 8 times or something. The first time I went down. This is on the first track. I was like, cool. And I did it within the, say it said 6 minutes, I did it well within that. I was like, okay, it's cool. Nice. But the next one was like speed and not falling over. So I had like 2 or 3 goes and managed to do it. And I thought, well, that's nice. That's on the first run. I managed to get all 3 stars onto the next track. And then I really struggled from going really well doing the whole thing to really struggling. But I did it, and I was like, okay, I did it, but it took me ages. Then on the 3rd go, I couldn't even get down fast enough to do the first one to actually get onto the next track.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, am I overthinking this or something? I was sort of like, yeah, really struggling. So I gave up and then I went on to multiplayer. But you have to do the first couple of tracks to actually open multiplayer up. You can't just do multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
To do quick races. So it forces you to do a couple of races. I did that and then open multiplayer. Went down that. And it was fine, but, you know, it's multiplayer. Yep. I was struggling. The courses are not that easy. And you have to know the shortcuts to get down fast enough and stuff like that. Like, you can't just go following the track. There's a whole bunch of shortcuts.
Right, so it expects you to know the track.
Yes, that's right. And not accidentally touch a rock. Ever so slightly touch a rock. Because it doesn't bounce off, it just bins you, and then you reset back to the checkpoint up the road. So you might get all the way down, and then you get to this rock, which is just near the checkpoints, and just near the checkpoint. It goes, oh no, you fell over, then it's all the way back to the beginning again, then you can do that next checkpoint again.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so that was awesome. Really enjoyed that after a few goes.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good job.
Yeah, would not recommend.
Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't jump out of it. I didn't go, oh, that's amazing. I was like, oh, that's just annoying. And then I played the Crew Motorfest. I felt like a racing car game. So it's a friendly Feb. I felt like a racing car game. Yeah,
Friendly Feb is always a good time for jumping into racing car games.
Yeah, so Crew Motorfest.
And?
It's quite boring.
Have they Ubisoft all over it?
Oh, it's just Forza Horizon.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it's exactly like Forza Horizon.
Nice. Okay, so nothing else entertaining about it at all. It's just Forza Horizon.
It's Forza Horizon, yeah.
Nice.
And they kind of have like so you pick your first car, you're like, okay, cool. And then you're driving along, and it shows you all the different types of driving that you do. Like you get to test out all the different cars. It does like an intro, like Forza Horizon 5, surprisingly. You drive each different car.
Yep.
I had my steering wheel though, my driving wheel. So that was fun. So I was on that. I was like, okay. So I did all the testing stuff, and I kind of did all right. And I was like, yeah, they're cool. Then you picked your car, picked a Beamer. It was a really cool looking Beamer. I thought, yeah, right, awesome.
Cool. Yep.
Front wheel drive Beamer though, which I thought was weird. I thought Beamer was all rear wheel drive.
Okay.
That was odd. So then the first thing I did was drive along my Beamer, came up to this race, which was a 50s. They have a 50s scenario.
Okay, yeah.
So I went into it, and I had to buy a car because I didn't have a 50s car, I had a Beamer. Bought my car, and that was okay. That was like, I had 200 grand in the bank for some reason. It cost me 30 grand. I thought, well, that's okay. So I got that, drove to the first race, and got completely destroyed by all the cars in the race immediately. I was last place by miles. I could not keep up with them.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm not bad at racing car games. Like, I'm okay at racing car games.
Yeah.
But to become complete last was like, wow.
Is this against other people, or is this against the computer?
Computer.
Oh, so the computer has no chill either.
Oh, no chill, no whatsoever, no. I think I was 8 minutes behind first place in the end or something.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you may as well just not have pitched up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it was insane. Yeah, it was nuts. I was like, oh, this is fun.
Oh, my word.
I was like, oh, this is really fun. So I just went, okay, I just don't care. It's just so much like Forza. Like, there's nothing special about it. It's just Forza all over again. It wasn't like a really cool story. Like, at least Need for Speed has a story which you go, oh, the racing drive is fine, but there's a funny story going on which like you can take the mickey out of.
Yeah, the story. Oh no, I lost my car. There's a gang and police.
Yep. And police, and here's the worst car ever, but we'll at least make it possible for you to upgrade your car and make it better.
Yes.
Whereas this just went, no, you're rubbish. And then that was it. I was like, oh.
Yeah. What does it take away from the game? No, I'm rubbish.
No, you're just rubbish, and you're going to lose, and we're going to destroy you.
And we're going to laugh at you later.
Laugh at you later. And there's an annoying woman that does all the talky stuff. And they have an AI in your car which helps you. I was like, oh my God, guys, really? I know. That's what I was doing too. It was such a really nice combination.
Yes.
Like annoying female girl with a really annoying voice, AI in your car, and the first race I got destroyed. I was like, this is amazing. I'm really driving this.
Ubisoft basically looked at Forza Horizon 5 or Forza Horizon and were like, we could do this, but worse.
Way worse.
We could
Let's make it soul destroying.
we could totally just Ubisoft all over Forza Horizon, and I'm sure people would love it.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, that was my two games I played this week, and I was like, I don't think it was like I had a scout game this week. It just needs to stop.
It's amazing.
Yep, it's amazing.
So Simone has been playing Frostpunk for Friendly.
Oh yes, that's right. She's been saving the people.
She's been saving people. Now, everyone in the Discord is a bit on the fence about whether Frostpunk is a friendly Feb game or not. So Simone has presented us with a few arguments for why it is a friendly Feb game.
I go for it, yep.
So these are her arguments from Simone. My sole purpose is to give people hope and keep as many people alive as possible. So yeah, that ticks, yeah, that's very friendly. The children have not...
It depends if she's succeeding or not, doesn't it?
I mean, we hope to not cause death and destruction, but sometimes it just happens.
Yep.
Completely out of our control there.
I nearly killed a steering wheel this weekend playing the game, so I guess that's, out of my control though.
Exactly. The children have not gone into child labor. They've been put into a shelter and are now studying medicine. That's positive. Yeah, that's friendly.
That is friendly.
I have rescued nearly 100 people from dying out in the snow. Well, that's a very friendly thing to do, is to rescue people from dying. She will be researching prosthetics soon, so the amputees can live a somewhat normal life. Also very friendly, very altruistic.
Or is it me making them work when they should just be resting because they've got no limbs?
If I gave you a robot leg, I'm expecting you to do things that only robot-legged people could do.
I'm going to be jumping on roofs.
and robot
I'm
legging
basically
around.
cyberpunking it all over the place. That's what we're doing.
Exactly. And that's the reason I gave you robot legs. I'm in the process of upgrading all tests. Now, I think she means tents to bunkhouses to keep everyone nice and warm. That's a good thing. People don't like living in tents when it's freezing. I have an automation working on discarded coal deposits so that 15 of my workers can be closer to the generator and stay warm. Some of them are even unemployed, so they get to stay home with their families.
Lazy.
It's a positive when you're out in the snow. Sometimes you don't want to leave the house. You just want to sit next to the fire and eat soup.
It's too cold. I don't want to go.
Oh, have you never felt like that before?
Constantly. Constantly.
It's far less violent than my earlier friendly Feb game, Need for Speed Unbound. Is her final point.
I guess if she's letting everyone lose, that's quite friendly.
Although, if you're in a racing car game and you win, that's friendly. This was a fun race. I can't help that I'm better than you.
What about the person that came second?
Well, no one remembers the person who came
Friendly's not
second.
all about, being happy with yourself. You've got to share the love. That's what's been friendly.
Well, I'm being friendly in that I have not blown your brains out with my chainsaw gun. You know?
That's right. See, I thought Diablo was good for friendly because all I was doing was avoid. I was just doing a dash, like a dodge.
Yes.
The fact it shot fireballs out at the same time,
and caused just heaps of murder.
Heaps of murder. Like millions, hundreds of millions of points of murder, billions of points of murder. It's just like a repercussion. It's just a thing happens. What can I do about that?
It's out of your control.
Out of my control. And yes, you can play COD as long as you don't kill anybody.
It won't be very fun, though, will it?
Well, it could be trying to stay alive, not killing anybody. It could be quite fun.
Could be.
It's like a mission to get 0 kills and 0 deaths.
Oh, a KD ratio of 0-0.
0-0, yeah. That would mess with people's mind, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? Just
Teammates
especially
can, for sure.
Especially if you're on the winning
Actually,
team.
you're being friendly and allowing them to take the kills for you.
Yeah, good job. But anyway, that is Simone's justification for Frostpunk, which we can get behind. That's a very...
Oh, no, I completely agree it's friendly.
It's a friendly game. You're not murdering anyone, at least not by accident, or not on purpose. Not on purpose.
What I'd like to do is actually say, do it friendly this month, and then do a non-friendly way you really want to play next month and see which way goes better.
Oh, yes.
See if more people live because you force them to actually do stuff rather than sitting at home because it's cold.
Yes.
When you're in some cold place.
Indeed. And especially when they start rising up and rioting against you. I mean, you could then talk to them for being friendly, or you could just shove them out into the cold.
Send them outside and say, well, bye.
Yeah, you don't like it. You don't get to sleep in your tent.
Go and take your pretend legs with you and leave.
I want those metal legs back, by the way.
Is killing bad people to save good people is friendly? I don't know. Is killing ever good?
Oh man, this is going to be the philosophical podcast.
I don't know if killing people is good, because what about their families that you're killing these people? Their families.
Yeah.
You said that Destiny one time. It always stuck with me. You're like, these the Red Army or something. They've all got families, You keep killing them. They've all got families. I was like, who thinks that while playing Destiny 2?
We were playing Destiny, and it was the first baddies you meet. Who are they?
Is it the little guys that are kind of got like scissor hands almost?
Not the scissor hands. It was the big guys. The first big guys.
The Red Army guys, isn't it?
Yeah, the red big army guys.
Their heads pop off really well when you shoot them in the head.
Indeed, yeah. And we were playing, and I was just realizing this is an invasion force, right? So these guys are the army of the planet or whatever, and everyone we're murdering multiple times has got a family back home who like bring back a purple heart or something.
That's right.
Hopefully you get a medal in battle.
Spread the good word of our company and country and
yes. Yeah. Make sure you get all the oil.
Get all the oil.
And we're just willy-nilly killing them left, right, and center.
Ooh, by head.
Yeah, by head, pop off. And they just... Do you think they get a flag back home? Like on the home planet, someone walks up to the door with the folded
rows
flag?
of graves. Like doing the US, the rows of grave thing. Do you have that? The
white graves? Yeah, on their home planet.
All red. The red graves because they're red army. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stained with the blood of their victors.
Indeed. You're dead. And the thing
It
in
always stuck
Destiny,
when you said that. I thought that's hilarious. I was like, really?
well, I mean, it just occurred to me, we're busy fighting the invasion force. This is an army. Clearly they have a home planet with families waiting back home to hear how the invasion is going, honey.
That's right. They did the video call home at the end of the day. Oh, another hard day on the field.
Yeah. Oh, hard down the field, got shot in the leg.
Jim got shot in the head. His head popped off.
Yes.
That sort of thing.
I tried to run away, got shot in the back a few times.
Yep.
Faked being dead.
And someone did something like, what was teabagging on me? I'm not entirely sure what that was.
Yeah, it was strange. I pretended to be dead and suddenly they just started to squat on me multiple times.
Weird.
These earthlings are very strange. There's a reason we're taking them down.
We need to stop them. Yes. So yeah, I think it's friendly.
Yeah, I think Frostpunk is very friendly. You're being very altruistic.
Well done, Simone.
Yeah, good job, Simone.
Good friending.
Good friending.
Good friending. I want you to be unfriendly next month, though.
Okay,
as an experiment to see how well it goes.
Yeah, next month, got to be unfriendly as possible.
Well, just play the game as you would normally play it, which is probably quite unfriendly, because she's quite mean, old beans, isn't she? A mean streak.
Especially if you watch her play Democracy. She keeps getting assassinated.
She's not doing it right then. She should be assassinating those guys, not getting assassinated.
Yeah, I agree.
Get ahead of that, Beans. Come on.
So, for your unfriendliest game in March, what are you going to play?
Oh, we've got an unfriendly game in March.
Well, I mean, it's just the palate cleanser before we get into the April Achievement Challenge.
The April Achievement Challenge where we play crud all week.
Just nonsense.
I don't know. I want to play Indiana Jones.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, but I've refrained from this one because I'm like, it's not very friendly. Because I've knocked out quite a few Germans playing this game quite early on.
I see.
Yeah. But there's also a game called Avowed coming out.
Indeed. It is.
There's quite a few games coming out this month. There's also South of Midnight coming out.
Oh, end of this month, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a month. This is a good month for games.
It's a very good month for games, my word.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've not played Skyrim properly. I played it for like half an hour. I was like, don't care.
Oh, interesting.
Overrated.
And you thought the same thing about Starfield, eh?
Yeah, it was boring. It's just repetitive. I think that's actually the issue, actually. I don't know. Yep. I just kind of went, eh.
When last did you jump into No Man's Sky? And what did you think of that?
I think No Man's Sky is cool. But I know the game now, so it's just a repetitive thing again. Oh,
yep. Yeah. There's a lot to do in No Man's Sky, though. It's got lots of
too much.
busy
too
work.
Much to do in No Man's Sky.
There's too much to do, indeed.
Yes. It's like what's it called? What's that game? The one with the zombies where you build a base and keep people alive.
Oh, State of Decay.
State of Decay, which is a great game, but after a while you're like, I now know the game loop, and I'm like, it's just stressful.
Yeah. Yes, I like this game. It's a great game, but man, it's load up and you just stress the whole time.
You don't have I was actually looking for a game yesterday, day before. I want a game. You know, you did the old Transport Tycoon.
Yep.
Where you start off with an airport.
Yep.
Or a train station or a bus station or some trucks, and you slowly watch them go truck back to forth. Oh, you made some money. I'll put another truck in there. Oh, the contract come up. I'll go and put one over here too. And you just slowly build up, and it's kind of cool. It's very chill and very cool.
Yep.
That's what I want to play.
Okay.
I feel like City Skylines is too complicated.
Oh, far too complicated.
Yeah,
what about like Railway Tycoon or something?
Sorry, second.
Railway Tycoon or something like that.
Yes. Does that exist on Xbox, though? Can I sit on my couch playing it?
I think you can.
I was playing that kind of cool tower game where you build like a tower of a shop and a calf and some workers. And that was cool. But then it got to a point where I got to like level 80. I was like, oh my God. It's like a job.
This is just too much, guys.
It's just too much. I kind of got most of it automated to a point, but there's always stuff that kept breaking.
Mm-hmm.
And you always have to keep cleaning things. And you always have to keep people happy. And you always have to employ more people. Then you have to, and then they always want that. And you're like, I'm done now. And about 80 level, I was like, nah, I'm kind of done.
Yeah, I just don't care anymore.
I don't care. When it's like below 20 levels, you're like, oh, this is fun. No, it's kind of manageable.
Yep.
Yeah. It's when you start going, unlocking the largest possible shop, and you can put it in, but that requires the largest possible storeroom and the largest possible lift. You're like, I just don't want to anymore.
What about Anno 1800?
Is it chill?
It could be chill. I think it's got some combat aspects, but you don't have to use the combat from what I remember. You can win like Civilization. You can just kind of win on economy.
I like the gradual build up.
Yeah.
I don't want anything that goes, you're doing lots of work now. Here you go. This is now your job for the next 2 or 3 hours, keeping all these people alive. Like Settlers was quite good in that respect, because you start off with like the main town hall, and then you can cut some trees down. And then you put a forester guy in there to put the trees back again.
Oh, yeah.
Then you can get some stone, and you kind of just slowly make sure you replenish things, that kind of side of it.
What about that game Before We Leave?
I've never heard of this game.
I played it once for Friendly Fair, I'm pretty sure. It's a Australian Kiwi developer.
Oh, no, not Aussie.
The game is Before We Leave. It should be very chill. It was on Game Pass for a long time.
Oh, okay. It's kind of cool looking, isn't it?
Yeah, we spoke about it, and then we met the devs at PAX.
Oh, right. Okay.
You don't remember meeting the devs at PAX?
No. I was drinking.
That's hilarious.
I remember the look of it, though. I remember the hexagon look of it.
It's very cool. And that might be the game that you're looking for,
Yeah, I just think something chill.
Yeah.
Especially on Friendly Fed time. That's what I thought. The snowboarding was quite cool. And the first level was really chill. Then the second level I was just getting annoyed. And the third level I was like, I just don't care anymore.
I just don't care.
Just stop it. Stop making it really, really complicated all of a sudden. I don't mind gradual increase, but 3 levels in and I'm struggling, I'm like, no. Okay, this could be...
That could be a nice game. Before We Leave, have a look at it.
Yeah, I've just got the video up now.
Cool.
Protect your peeps from the toxic sludge.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I will look into it if it's on a special or something. I think it's like $20, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's a pretty cool game, and I think they're working on the sequel.
I was like, Mega Management Bundle, $250. I was like, that seems like quite a lot of money for a game. But it's not. It's actually a bundle of 7 games.
7 games, okay.
Like prison management, whatever it's called.
Ah, yes.
Escapers too.
Cool.